Satisfying level? 100 out of 10. That skill is unmatched. He makes his job look super chill, picking up traffic cones while giving viewers a fun show. It'd take me easily 20 minutes to julienne 2 bell peppers. How fast can you dice them like this? Drop a comment and let WowTech know. Can you count how many times this guy stamps in just 10 seconds? This isn't your average store-bought soap. Aleppo soap is cooked, poured into massive sheets, hand-cut and dried for months, which gives it that iconic dark outer layer. It's the kind of job where you can clean it all day, and tomorrow, you're right back at it. But honestly, seeing every last leaf cleaned up is totally mesmerizing. She works so smoothly. Could anyone tell me what type of soldering iron and temperature are suitable for cutting lace without burning the edges? A great sauce isn't just about taste. It needs that perfect smooth texture and coverage, exactly like this bakery is doing right here. Italians might cry seeing pasta snapped in half, but this chef handles the noodles so perfectly, not a single strand snaps. Ever seen roses sold by the kilo? In parts of South Asia, these loose roses are used for garlands, celebrations, and religious offerings. Making a tennis ball takes quite a few steps. Right now, they're applying those iconic yellow felt strips onto the rubber core to complete the look. Delicate fish meets tangy pickled greens, Sichuan peppercorns, and chilies. It's no surprise this dish is legendary in Nanjing. His packing skills honestly deserve an award from the international logistics industry. Is this the most fragile cake you've ever seen? 3 tiers, and it's all made entirely out of soap bubbles. Here's your answer for carrying multiple wine glasses at once during a party. Got any ideas to give that dull wall corner a makeover? If not, come try this super fancy gold plating idea with WowTech. Mianpian is a traditional classic in northwest China, famous for the lightning-fast technique of wearing and dropping tiny dough bits into boiling water with insane precision. Clean cut, but let's not forget the car that took the hit before this video started. If you're ever in Incheon, South Korea, Make sure to try this famous handmade fish cake and check if every piece is really this uniform. Can you even tell these are individual cakes? Probably not. The baker packed them so tightly, but they still pull apart so smoothly. Want your car looking this clean? Pick up the Flash Detail Microfiber Towel today. With glass, craftsmen don't really cut all the way through. They just score a precise weakness and a light tap cleanly splits it on command. Looks like a competition for the smoothest flan flip. So, who got your vote? Wondering what those white fibers are for? It's a reinforcing fiber mixed into the cement to boost strength, prevent cracks, and keep handmade pieces from snapping. How did he make that look so easy? Is this a roll of plastic wrap or something else entirely? Take a guess and leave your answers down below. Behind those smooth, delicate shapes is a race against time. The wax needs to be warm enough to mold, but firm enough to hold its shape. painting directly on tiles or walls, the right clear coat will keep it safe from water, friction, and daily cleaning. If you've made it this far, take this as a sign to go clean those leaves off your roof. You'd think it's pure muscle, but pro shuckers actually aim for the sweet spot in the hinge rather than forcing it open. Big machinery isn't always the best fit. For tight spots like this playground, a blower tube design can get into places heavy equipment just can't reach. Wait, how did he do that? Is this your secret skill for pulling in customers? White cement is usually preferred for grouting light-colored natural stone, so it doesn't mess with the stone's original color. Don't mistake this for a cake piping bag. The artisan is actually using it to build raised patterns, creating intricate 3D decorative details. An 8-brush tool? What a brilliant idea! But a great tool is nothing without skill. His pressure control and hand motion are what makes those lines so smooth. Want an even coat every time? Keep the spray gun at a right angle and move with your whole arm, not your wrist. Turn sunlight into an engraving pen by using a magnifying glass to focus the light onto wood. Just trace the focal point carefully to carve out incredible burn patterns. Here's a new challenge for the master chefs: slicing pork paper thin like this. These colors aren't just painted on the surface. They're colored with glazes and pigments, then transformed in the firing process. Cotton loves warm, sunny climates, especially places with a moist growing season and dry harvest, like India and China. Before this satisfying demolding, the craftsman had to mix the material and pour it evenly into the silicone mold to get these sharp molding lines. Instead of your basic horizontal spray, he goes vertical. It's perfect for covering the entire height and hitting those upright hidden corners. What's your pick? Horizontal or vertical? Let him show you what a pastry chef really looks like. To nail those travertine patterns, test on a hidden corner first to fine-tune your airflow. That way, the material scatters as evenly and naturally as possible. Did you notice they all fall the same way? Tray grown with the round root ball, their shuttlecock shape and heavy base keep the roots facing down, landing them upright in the mud. They don't even bother measuring the weight of the stones they carry. It's like a human assembly line on loop. As sunflowers mature, the flower heads dry out and the seeds become plump and dark. That's the sign they're ready for harvest. It's a rustic Indonesian cake, but combining rice flour with yeast and coconut milk gives it that signature spongy texture. Now that's a satisfying curl. To chisel uniform scales across a massive stone slab, it takes endless patience and absolute control over every strike. It looks simple enough, but who knows how many glasses he shattered in practice to juggle this smoothly. Known as India's City of Glass, Firozabad is famous for its glass-making craftsmanship, passed down for generations. Don't assume glue squeeze-out ruins the joint. In woodworking, many minor mistakes can still be saved during sanding or finishing. If you appreciate a job well done, hit like, subscribe, and share. More great work is coming on WowTech.